Puputulan daw ni US President Trump ng federal funding ang ilang estado tulad ng Minnesota at California. Ito raw ay kung hindi sila makikiisa sa kanyang tumitinding anti-immigration drive. Ang detalye sa agenda report ni US correspondent Henny Espinosa.
Tumitindi ang tensyon sa Minnesota kung saan muling nagbanggaan ang mga protesters at mga federal agents ilang araw matapos barilin at mapatay ng isang federal immigration agent ang 37-year-old US citizen na si Renee Good sa isang raid sa Minneapolis. Sa St. Paul, nag-deploy ng stun grenade sa mga federal officers laban sa mga demonstrador. Sa Minneapolis naman, gumamit ng tear gas at chemical irritant sa mga otoridad.
It's unconscionable to not stand up and say this is wrong. This is part of democracy.
Nakapag-deploy na ng mahigit 2,000 federal immigration officers ang Department of Homeland Security sa Twin Cities region. Di hamak na mas marami ito kaysa sa pinagsamang bilang ng mga local police sa Minneapolis at St. Paul. Nagsampa na ng kaso ang Minnesota laban sa Trump administration dahil sa dumadaming ICE raids. Tinawag nila itong unconstitutional. Inakusahan ng Minnesota ang Trump administration ng unlawful practices. Kasama na dito ang racial profiling. Tinarget umano ang Minnesota dahil sa Democratic leadership nito.
We allege that the obvious targeting of Minnesota for our diversity, for our democracy, and our differences of opinion with the federal government is a violation of the Constitution and of federal law.
Ayon kay Minnesota Attorney General Keith Ellison, kasama sa defendants sina DHS Secretary Kristi Noem at ilang immigration officials. Hindi naman natitinag si Noem at may plano pang magpadala ng daan-daan pang mga federal officers sa Minnesota ngayong linggo.
This is, in essence, a federal invasion of the Twin Cities and Minnesota, and it must stop.
What we are seeing right now is not normal immigration enforcement. We are not asking ICE not to do ICE things. We are asking this federal government to stop the unconstitutional conduct that is invading our streets each and every day.
Bukas sa isang hearing, plano ng mga leaders ng Minnesota na humingi ng temporary court order para matigil ang pagdating ng mas marami pang federal agents. Sa isang social media post, nagbanta si President Donald Trump ng a day of reckoning and retribution para sa mga Democratic leaders ng Minnesota. Samantala, ang PhilAm Attorney General ng California na si Rob Bonta ay ilang beses na ring nagsampa ng kaso laban sa Trump administration sa pagtanggal nito ng federal funding sa mga programang makakatulong sana sa mga low-income families, immigrants at homeless population.
You know, the biggest challenge, in my opinion, is a Trump administration that is consistently breaking the law, trying to undermine Californians, our progress here. And so I have sued him 53 times when he breaks the law. And so he determines how many times I'm going to sue him, or if I sue him at all. If he breaks the law, I sue. If he doesn't, I don't. And unfortunately, he has been brazenly, blatantly, consistently, frequently lawless, a repeat offender. And I've had to take him to court multiple times to stop him from hurting California.
Kaka-announce lang ni Bonta na hindi siya tatakbo bilang California Governor sa 2026. Pero tatakbo siyang muli bilang Attorney General para makafocus siya sa kanyang mga legal actions laban kay Trump.
I feel good about my team's ability to respond to him and stop him. I don't feel great at all about a president that is trampling over the Constitution and breaking the law and treating the law as an inconvenience instead of a stop sign, which is what it is. But you know, as we go into 2026, as we're in 2026, I'm full of energy, got a full tank of gas, ready to roll, do everything in my power to lift up California and make sure Californians are protected and that they have their rights and freedoms, all the funding that they deserve, and that a lawless president doesn't hurt them.
Banta naman ni Trump sa mga sanctuary cities at states tulad ng California at Minnesota, simula February 1 ay puputulan sila ng federal funding kung patuloy silang tatangging makipagtulungan sa federal immigration enforcement. Para sa agenda, Henny Espinosa, Billionaire News Channel.
Manatiling nakatutok sa Bilyonaryo News Channel. Sumubaybay sa aming social media accounts at mag-subscribe sa aming YouTube channel para sa mga bago at eksklusibong balita.